Hi everyone. In this video, I want to talk to you about your term papers, your topics for the paper, and basically show you how you can find information about them and how you are going to supposed to submit them. So our deadline for our term paper topic is on October 3rd. So this is where you can basically submit your topics. So if you go to D12, so this is our class. So if you go to course activities and then click on assignments, of course, all the information is on the syllabus, so you really don't have to memorize anything. This is the folder for your topics, and this is the deadline we have, October 3rd at 11:30 p.m. So for this deadline, you will get 10 points. So what I need on October 3rd is a topic from you telling me basically what you are going to write. On a Word 5, basically, I need your name. I need your course and your section number. This is macro 5008. And then I want you to have a research question for me. And it can be one sentence, it could be a paragraph, but nothing more. At this point, I just want to make sure that you have a macroeconomic topic or macroeconomic problem that you like to discuss, and you are going to write your paper on that topic. If you want to change your topic after you submit your topics, it's absolutely okay. That's what research is all about. You sometimes start a topic, but you cannot find enough stuff about it. Or you think that you like one topic, but then you change your mind as soon as you start doing some research about it. It's absolutely okay to change your topics, but you have to send me an email and tell me my original topic was this. I am going to change it to this. Okay. So on October 3rd, I need a topic from you, a macroeconomic topic. Okay. It is okay if you send me a micro topic, let's say. It is not about sending me a right or wrong topic. I just want you to have a topic by October 3rd. And if you do not miss this deadline, you will get 10 points out of 100. Remember that your paper has 20% of your total grade. So you have to make a good grade. And it's not really that difficult to get 100 or A on your term paper. Trust me. So do not miss this deadline. For our term paper, and it's good that I'm actually recording this video because I did not activate something here I need to explain later on. So just give me 1 second. I apologize for that. Let me see. It should be fine. All right. So let me go to the content tab because I want to pull up our syllabus while I'm talking and explaining about paper. Remember that this is a macro class, so remember that your term paper should be on macro topic. And I also put another folder here under the content tab where I put an MLA format paper and some more information about the term paper. So definitely check it out. But now I'm going to the syllabus and show you basically where you can get information about the paper. And I definitely want you guys to follow what I have here for you. So what do I mean by a macro topic? How we can find a macro topic. So the best way for you to find macroeconomic topic is looking into your textbook after chapter 6. Okay, it should be a macroeconomic topic of your choice, or it can be a macroeconomic problem that you are going to discuss. If it's a macroeconomic problem, then you need to provide some solutions for me. Okay. So anything that is related to a country's economy is a macroeconomic topic. Do not write about demand and supply, for instance. That is, I get actually this topic a lot from my students every single year, every single semester. So demand and supply are economic topic, but they are not necessarily macro topic or micro topic. Okay, so you need to find a macroeconomic issue, macroeconomic topic, anything that is related to a country's economy. So let's say you want to write about what's happening to prices nowadays in United States, right? That's one macroeconomic topic. You can write about inflation rate in United States, but of course, please do not everybody pick inflation rate, then I will get tons of inflation rate topics. You can write about the impact of COVID, let's say, on our economy. Or, as I said, anything related to macroeconomic, the country's economy. Or you can even write about, let's say, the job market. What is happening to our job market before COVID, after COVID? Okay, what are some things that the Federal Reserve as a central bank is doing in our country to basically control the inflation, right? These are all macroeconomic topics. So start looking into your textbook after chapter 6, start watching news, read news. You can get lots and lots of ideas from just watching news, or just listen to NPR in your car while you're driving. Okay, I love NPR. So you can definitely get ideas from news, from our textbook. Remember that our library has tons of economic resources. We have tons of economic journals. So make sure to check out the library. And everything actually is online as well. So take the advantage of the free resources that you have in our college. You are a college student. You need to learn how to use these resources, okay? And the best way is to start from our library, all right? So when you are done picking your topic, you are going to submit your topic in the Dropbox that I just showed you by October 3rd, and you're not going to lose this deadline. Otherwise, you are going to lose 10 points because your paper has 100 points. 10 goes to the paper, 90 goes to the paper, and 10 to your topic, okay? So you will, after I read your papers, you will get a feedback from me. If I approve your topic, you are good to go. You can start doing your research. I apologize for my dog barking in the background because I think we had a box or delivery and somebody rang the door. So I apologize if you hear him barking. As I was saying, after I read your paper, you will definitely hear from me when I post your grades. I will give you a little feedback in the box next to your grade. If I say that your topic is great and I approve your topic, you can start working on your topic. You can start working on your paper right away. If there's something wrong with your topic, if your topic is just too broad for our class, or if your topic is just microeconomics, again, I will give you feedback and we're going to fix that. But again, it doesn't matter if your topic is right or wrong. Please do the submission. Please send your topics on time. And when you get my approval and when we adjust your topic, you can start working on your paper. And trust me, by this time, I can tell if you spend just one night writing your paper or you spend a good amount of number of weeks working on your paper and doing some sort of research for your paper. Okay, so start working on your paper. It's easy A. But you have to show me that you did your own research. And for the deadline for our paper is Friday, December 2nd. This is the only assignment that is due on Friday instead of a Monday. So you have good amount of time writing your paper. So it's right after Thanksgiving. So you definitely have enough time to write your paper. And also by that time, you should have a good economic vocabulary in this class. So when you are writing your paper, you should use economic analysis, economic vocabulary throughout your paper. And remember that this is a college level paper. So your paper should not be based on your opinion. It should be based on the research that you did. If you pick a macroeconomic problem and you want to provide some solution, you can add some of your ideas to that. Again, you have the majority of your paper, the majority of your solutions should be scientific, doable solutions, okay? So I need to see some econ vocabulary in your paper. The paper should be MLA format. If you are not familiar with that, attend some of the workshops that our amazing Writing Center has in our library. I will try to reach out to them to get their schedule for this fall, and I will definitely share it with you. But in the meanwhile, you can definitely send an email to them and they will send you the schedule of the writing workshops that they have. Attend them. They explain how to write an MLA, how to write your citation, how you should argue your paper. Okay, so use the resources that we have, or you can just check out the term paper folder that I set for you on on D2L, and I put an MLA sample for you. You should write your paper and your topic in a Word file. Do not convert your Word file to PDF. When you are done, you are going to lose 10 points, double spaced, and this is the font that I want you to use, Time News Roman font. I will not accept any emails or any late submission. Your paper should not be less than 100 words without your resources, without your citation. If your paper is more than 200 words, that's absolutely okay. I tried to put a limit here because students want to know, okay, how long it should be. But if it's more than 200 words, 200 words, that's absolutely okay. But just make sure it's not less than 100 without your citation. Otherwise, you are going to lose again points for that. So this is how you are going to write your paper in terms of MLA format. So after putting your name, your class information, and my name, you are going to put your topic. And then after your topic, you are going to have an introduction in your paper discussing your research question and how you are going to write your paper. Then the second part of your paper would be the majority of your discussion. That's the place that I need to see econ vocabulary. I need to see some data. This is a macro class, so you should definitely put some statistics for me, charts, graph. And remember, you are not going to come up with your numbers. You're not going to come up with your graphs. You're going to use your resources. You're going to use the data or statistic on the papers that you're reading, on the news that you're reading, okay? And then you should have a conclusion at the end. If you are tackling a macroeconomic problem, that's a good place to wrap up your wrap up your paper and write your solutions, okay? And then when you are done with your conclusion, you need to have the list of the resources that you use. You need to have at least 5 scientific resources. What do I mean by that? Where did I put that? Here. I do not accept YouTube or Investopedia as a resource because they are not necessarily scientific. When you Google something on the internet, there are many wrong information that you can find nowadays. So what I mean by scientific sources, it can be our textbook, your source, it can be an economic journal, it can be news. But again, for news, I want you to make sure that your news is reliable. Again, do not rely on any news that you read on the internet. Not all of them are correct. For your data, you can also use, or even for your resources, remember that in macroeconomics, we use World Bank a lot, okay? Even when you're discussing US economy, you can get lots and lots of data from that. And also CIA Fact Book is a good place, again, to find data and get some information. These are good resources also for you, especially if you are if you want to add some numbers or data and statistics. When you are done with your paper, I showed you where you should upload your paper, right? On D2L. And by the way, before I move on again, before I go back to content tab and explain what I mean by these 25%, and this is the rubric for our paper. So I need to see your thesis or your research question. I need to see your paper is organized. I need some data, charts, I need economic language, and I need your resources at the end, okay? So your paper has 90 points and your topic has 10 points. So when you submit your paper, and I will go back to my content tab, you can check and make sure that you did not copy too much from your resources. It's absolutely okay for us to copy some of the quotations, charts, and data from our resources, but we have to be very, very careful that how much we are copying from our resources. There is a little icon next to the term paper in the Dropbox where shows you how much of your paper is copied from your resources. It is called Turnitin Grademark. If your Turnitin similarity is more than 25%, you will get 0 automatically. So how you can double check that your paper is acceptable and the Turnitin is not more than 25%. This icon here is where you can check if your term paper is legit and acceptable in my class. So when you submit your paper, you can run the Turnitin. It is free for students. So if it is more than 25%, I will definitely encourage you to resubmit your paper, or if you didn't push the submit button, redo it again. So again, this shows how much you copied from your resources. You do not want to copy too much because you have to use your own language when you are writing your paper, because that's your paper. All right. So this is a good source for you to make sure that you are not copying too much. So the Turnitin similarity, it should not be more than 25%. Otherwise, you will get 0. Okay. So think about your topic from today, because you only have a couple weeks for our first deadline. Let me know if you have any question. There is again no right or wrong when it comes to your topics, because we are going to make sure that your topic is good for your paper. You will hear something from me. You will hear my feedback, okay? Try not to miss the deadlines. And honestly, it is not difficult to get an A on the paper, all right? I will talk to you soon. I'm going to post it in our announcement on the very first page of our class, so you always have it there if you want to rewatch this video in the future when we're getting closer to our December 2nd deadline. All right, till next time. Bye-bye.